Once upon a time in the magical kingdom of Everlandia, Princess Holly was abuzz with excitement as she prepared for the highly anticipated Enchanted Christmas Ball, the most grandiose event of the year. The castle sparkled with festive lights, and the air was filled with the delectable scent of gingerbread cookies. One frosty morning, snowflakes danced outside the castle windows, and Princess Holly received a mysterious gift, a shimmering snow globe. With a gentle shake, the snow inside twinkled, revealing a concealed pathway to the enchanted Christmas forest. Intrigued, Princess Holly embarked on a whimsical journey through the snow-covered woods. The trees sparkled with frost, and the ground crunched beneath her boots. Along the way, she encountered a friendly reindeer named Sparkle, who guided her deeper into the magical forest.
Thank you, Sparkle. Where are we going?
To a place of wonder, Princess, the enchanted Christmas forest.
Amidst the glistening trees, they stumbled upon a dazzling ice palace where the Snow Queen resided. Impressed by Holly's bravery, the Snow Queen bestowed upon her a magical lantern that illuminated the path to the heart of winter, a place where the true spirit of Christmas resided.
Princess Holly, your bravery has brought you to the heart of winter. Carry this lantern and spread the magic of Christmas.
Continuing her journey, Holly encountered a group of caroling penguins, filling the air with enchanting melodies.
Hello, Princess Holly. We've been waiting for you. Join us in song.
The penguins gifted her a magical scarf that kept her warm and cozy, even in the coldest winter breeze.
Thank you, dear penguins. This scarf is marvelous.
Venturing further, Holly reached the heart of winter, where the northern lights painted the sky in hues of emerald and sapphire. In this celestial haven, she met joyful elves.
Welcome, Princess. The joyous melodies of the season await you.
They presented her with a key made of stardust, unlocking the door to the most extraordinary part of the enchanted Christmas forest. Behind the door awaited a festive feast hosted by the merry marshmallow mice.
Princess Holly, we've been waiting for you. Please, indulge in our peppermint popcorn and gingerbread wishes.
As the clock struck midnight, Princess Holly returned to the castle, bringing with her the warmth and magic of the enchanted Christmas forest.
Thank you all for making this Christmas so magical.
And so, in Everlandia, Princess Holly's enchanted Christmas adventure became a tale told for generations, reminding everyone that the true magic of Christmas is found in the joy of giving, the warmth of friendship, and the enchantment of the season.
Today we have 11 new words. From the Princess Holly's Enchanted Christmas, let's review. Grandiose means something really, really amazing and fancy. Like a super-duper castle or a huge party with lots of sparkles. Delectable is a fancy word for super yummy. Imagine the most delicious cookie or candy you've ever tasted. Concealed means something is hiding. Like a surprise gift that's kept a secret until you find it. Dazzling is like when you see something so shiny and sparkly that it's like a magical light show. Just like the Ice Palace. Bestowed is a fancy way of saying someone gave a really, really special gift, like when the Snow Queen gave Princess Holly a magical lantern. Melodies are the wonderful tunes you hear in songs. Like when the caroling penguins sang their enchanting melodies. Celestial means something is connected to the sky and stars. Like the northern lights in the heart of winter. Extraordinary is when something is not just special but super special and amazing, like the most magical part of the enchanted Christmas forest. Venturing means setting out on a big adventure, just like Princess Holly did when she explored the enchanted Christmas forest. Indulge means treating yourself to something really nice and enjoyable, like when Princess Holly was invited to indulge in the delicious peppermint popcorn and gingerbread wishes. Let's create a world of joy, imagination, and learning together. Subscribe now and be a part of our incredible journey.
Once upon a snowy Christmas Eve in a charming little village, a magical snowman named Frosty stood tall in the midst of a snowy wonderland. Frosty was no ordinary snowman. He had a heart as warm as a crackling fireplace and a magical top hat that brought him to life. As the village prepared for Christmas festivities, Frosty noticed a group of curious penguins waddling into town. They were lost and looking for their way back home.
Hello, my frosty friends. How can I help you on this snowy night?
Frosty greeted the penguins with a jolly smile. The penguins, feeling the warmth of Frosty's spirit, explained that they had traveled far from the South Pole in search of the legendary winter wonderland. They had heard tales of a magical place where snow sparkled like diamonds, and festive lights adorned every tree. Frosty, delighted by the penguins' adventurous spirit, decided to embark on a winter wonderland journey together. With a twirl of his magical top hat, Frosty brought the snowy landscape to life, creating a magical portal to the enchanting destination.
Waddle close, my friends, and let's slide into a world of snowy magic,
exclaimed Frosty, leading the way. The group slid down a snowy hill, laughing and cheering as they entered the winter wonderland. The landscape glistened with the soft glow of twinkling lights, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of peppermint. The penguins, mesmerized by the magical scenery, couldn't help but waddle in delight. They slid down ice slides, danced with animated snowflakes, and even had a snowball fight with friendly snow creatures. As they journeyed deeper into the winter wonderland, Frosty led his new friends to a cozy igloo made of enchanted ice. The igloo emanated warmth, and inside, a festive feast of snowflake-shaped cookies and frosty cocoa awaited them.
Frosty, this is truly a winter wonderland. Thank you for sharing this magical adventure with us.
In the spirit of Christmas, my friends, every snowy heart can find its own winter wonderland. It's a place of joy, friendship, and the magic of the season.
As the night progressed, the winter wonderland sky lit up with the dazzling colors of the northern lights. The penguins and Frosty gathered under the radiant display, their hearts filled with awe and wonder.
Frosty, this is more magical than we could have ever imagined. Thank you for making our Christmas unforgettable.
With a heart full of warmth and joy, Frosty twirled his magical top hat once more, creating a shimmering portal to take the penguins back home.
Remember, my friends, the magic of winter wonderland is always within your hearts. Merry Christmas and safe travels back to the South Pole.
The penguins waddled through the portal. As the portal closed, Frosty stood in the snowy village, the magic of Christmas radiating from his frosty heart. The village, now aglow with festive lights, echoed with the laughter of children and the enchantment of a winter wonderland adventure.
Let's see the vocabulary review from Frosty's Winter Wonderland Adventure. Waddle. When penguins walk, they don't strut like us, they take cute, little steps, swinging side to side, and it looks like they're doing a funny dance called the penguin waddle. Chirp. The sound made by small birds or penguins. Imagine the happy sound little birds or penguins make when they're talking to each other. It's like their way of saying, hello, or, I'm excited. Enchanted is like having a touch of magic. In Frosty's story, when something is enchanted, it means it's extra special and can do magical things, like Frosty's top hat bringing him to life. Radiant is a big word for saying something shines really, really brightly. When we say the northern lights were radiant, it means they were sparkling and glowing in all sorts of beautiful colors. Mesmerized. Have you ever seen something so amazing that you can't look away? That's what mesmerized means. In Frosty's story, the penguins were mesmerized by the winter wonderland. It was so cool, they couldn't stop looking. These words help us understand the story better and learn new things while we enjoy. If you like it, subscribe for more stories. The end.
Once upon a snowy Christmas Eve, In the heart of the enchanted forest, there lived a bear. This bear was not your ordinary bear. He was known far and wide as a sleepy bear who hibernated through Christmas every year. However, this year, things were about to change. Thanks to Bear's determined and festive friends Mouse, Rabbit, and Moose, as the first flakes of snow gently fell. Mouse scurried over to Bear's cozy den, where he was snoring peacefully.
Bear, wake up! It's Christmas Eve. We have so much to do.
Mouse exclaimed, tugging at Bear's furry ear. Bear yawned and stretched, blinking his eyes in the dim light of his den.
But I'm always asleep for Christmas. Why should this year be any different?
Rabbit and Moose, who had been waiting outside, joined Mouse in convincing Bear to embrace the Christmas spirit.
Because Christmas is even more special when you're awake.
Rabbit insisted with a gleam in his eye. Moose nodded in agreement.
Help us decorate. Bear, we have lights, ornaments, and a big tree waiting for your artistic touch.
Intrigued, Bear lumbered out of his den and into the winter wonderland outside. His friends handed him ornaments and taught him how to string lights through the branches. Bear discovered a newfound joy in decorating, especially when it came to adorning the tree with shiny baubles and twinkling lights.
We want to build a snowman. Bear, will you help us?
Mouse asked, eyes sparkling with excitement. Bear grinned.
I've never built a snowman before. This is fun.
Together, they rolled and stacked snowballs, creating the jolliest snowman the forest had ever seen. But the festive activities didn't end there. Rabbit gathered everyone in the kitchen.
We want to bake cookies, Bear. Will you help us?
For staying awake, Bear, Moose added with a wink. Bear eagerly joined in, his large paws carefully shaping cookies into stars, snowflakes, and gingerbread bears. The aroma of freshly baked cookies filled the air, making the forest even more magical. As the night unfolded, Bear realized the warmth and joy of celebrating Christmas with friends. The forest echoed with laughter and the crunching of snow under their paws.
Thank you, friends. This has been the best Christmas ever.
And so, under the light of the moon and the glow of their decorated tree, Bear and his friends reveled in the magic of a Christmas. They would never forget a Christmas filled with friendship, laughter, and the joy of being awake to share it all.
Today we have 8 new words. From the Bear Stays Up for Christmas, let's review. Hibernate. Bear is known for hibernating, which means to spend the winter in a state of inactivity or sleep. Bears typically hibernate during the winter months. Scurried. Mouse scurried over to Bear's den. Scurried means to move quickly with small, short steps. Mice often scurry when they move. Lumbered. Bear lumbered out of his den. Lumbered means to move in a slow, heavy, and awkward way. Bears, being large animals, often lumber when they walk. Adorn. Bear discovered joy in adorning the tree. Adorn means to decorate or add beauty to something. In this case, Bear enjoyed decorating the Christmas tree. Intrigued. Bear was intrigued. Intrigued means to be very interested or curious about something. Bear was interested in trying new Christmas activities. Jolliest. Together, they created the jolliest snowman. Jolliest means the most joyful and happy. The snowman they built was very cheerful and brought joy to the forest. Aroma. The aroma of freshly baked cookies filled the air. Aroma refers to a pleasant, usually fragrant, smell. The forest smelled delightful because of the cookies. Reveled. Bear and his friends reveled in the magic of Christmas. Reveled means to take great delight or pleasure in something. They enjoyed and celebrated the magic of Christmas. If you had a bear-sized amount of fun and learned some cool new words, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join our family and be part of the adventures with new friends. Your subscription helps our channel grow and reach more kids and parents, so hop on board and let's explore the magical world together.
Once upon a snowy Christmas Eve in the cozy town of Evergreen, excitement filled the air as children nestled in their beds, dreaming of the magic Santa would bring. Among them was Cora, a curious and kind-hearted girl with a heart full of wonder. Cora had always been fascinated by the enchanting stories her grandmother told about magical dolls that Santa crafted for special children. This Christmas, Cora's one wish was to receive a doll that could sprinkle a bit of fairy dust and make the holiday season even more magical.
Merry Christmas, Cora. Your kindness has earned you a special gift this year.
It's a doll. But not just any doll, she's so beautiful.
Hello, Cora. I'm Safina, and I'm here to make your Christmas extra magical. Are you ready for an adventure? Our adventure begins, Cora. Hold on tight.
Welcome, Cora. Safina told us you'd be joining the festivities. Let's dance and celebrate Christmas together.
At the North Pole, toys come to life, and candy cane lanes sparkle with sugary delights. This is the magic of Christmas. Our time together is magical, Cora, but remember, the true magic of Christmas is in kindness, love, and sharing joy with others.
The room was aglow with the soft light of dawn. The next morning, Cora couldn't wait to tell her friends about the enchanted Christmas adventure. Safina became a cherished friend, bringing laughter and joy not only to Cora but to the entire town of Evergreen.
Today we have 10 new words from the Enchanted Christmas Doll, Cora's magical holiday adventure. Let's review. Nestled, to settle into a comfortable and cozy place. In the story, nestled is like when you find the perfect, cozy spot to feel safe and warm, like how children were in their beds on Christmas Eve. Snug is like when you're all wrapped up and cozy, feeling warm and safe, just like the children in their beds on Christmas Eve. Aglow, a soft, warm light. In our story, when a room is filled with a gentle, warm light of dawn that makes everything look cozy and beautiful, just like the room in the story. Dawn, the early light of morning, right before the sun rises in the morning. Delights, things that bring joy and happiness. Such as the sugary and sweet things in the candy cane lanes in the story. Excitement, it's like the feeling you get when you're really happy and can't wait for something fun to happen, just like the children waiting for Santa in the story. Curious, being really interested in knowing or learning new things, just like how Cora loved to explore and discover. Crafted, something made with a lot of skill and creativity, like how Santa made special dolls for the children in the story. Wonder is like that feeling when something is so amazing and makes you go, wow, because it's so special, just like Cora's heart in the story. Joyous means a place or time that is filled with a lot of happiness and joy, like the North Pole during Christmas in the story. These words help us understand the story better and learn new things while we enjoy the Enchanted Christmas Doll, Cora's magical holiday adventure. The end.
Alright, gather round kids. It's time for a magical Christmas tale, a story that happened a long time ago on a quiet, snowy Christmas Eve. Picture a cozy house, all decked out with twinkling lights and a big, beautiful Christmas tree in the corner. It's so quiet you can hear a pin drop, not even a mouse is stirring. The family is all settled in, with the stockings hung by the fireplace, waiting for something special. Now, let's peek into the children's bedrooms. They're snuggled up in their beds, dreaming of sugar plums and all the wonderful things that come with Christmas. The room is warm and filled with the promise of something magical about to happen. As the night ticks away, the moon shines bright, casting a soft glow on the snow outside. Inside, the fireplace crackles, making the room feel even cozier. The family is wrapped up in blankets, ready for a long winter's nap. But wait! What's that sound? Can you hear it? Jingling bells in the distance, getting closer and louder. Suddenly, a sleigh led by 8 reindeer lands on the roof with a gentle thud. Who do you think it is? It's none other than Saint Nicholas, the jolly old man himself. Down the chimney he goes, wearing his red and white suit, eyes twinkling with joy. He's got a sack full of toys and treats for each child. Can you imagine the excitement? He tiptoes through the house, leaving gifts under the tree and filling the stockings with surprises. With a hearty laugh and a twinkle in his eye, Saint Nicholas heads back up the chimney, disappearing into the starry night. The house is left filled with Christmas magic. Now, imagine waking up on Christmas morning. The family rushes to the living room, and what do they find? The stockings are overflowing with delights, and there are presents under the tree. The air is buzzing with joy and love, all thanks to the visit from Street Nicholas. And that, my little friends, is how the night before Christmas became a story of wonder and delight, passed down from generation to generation. So, whenever you hang your stockings or hear jingling bells, remember the magic of that special night.
Today, we have 5 new words from the night before Christmas. Let's review. Decked out. This means fully decorated or adorned. Imagine your house during Christmas. All decked out means it's dressed up and looking super festive, like a winter wonderland. Anticipation. The feeling of looking forward to something with excitement. Anticipation is when you're so excited about something fun or special that you can hardly wait. It's that feeling you get when you know something awesome is about to happen. Like opening your Christmas presents. Cozy, giving a feeling of comfort, warmth, and being snug. Cozy is when everything feels warm and snug, like when you're wrapped up in a blanket on a chilly night, or when you're sitting by the fireplace with your family, feeling all warm and happy. Thud, a dull, heavy sound. Thud is the sound you hear when something heavy lands. Imagine Santa's reindeer gently landing on the roof, making a thud sound, like a soft, heavy footstep. Tiptoes, walking quietly and carefully on the tips of one's toes. Tiptoes are the very tips of your toes. When you tiptoe, you walk really quietly. Like when you're trying not to wake anyone up, St. Nicholas tiptoes so he doesn't disturb anyone while leaving presents. Hey there, pals! If you're having a blast and picking up some cool new words as we enjoy our time together, how about hitting that subscribe button? It's like joining a fun club where we learn and have a great time. So, don't miss out on the excitement. Subscribe now and let's keep the good times.
Hey there, so in this cozy little village, we had this super old cobbler, Mr. Raymond. His shoe shop was like a hidden gem, tucked between snowy trees, and let me tell you, it had this magical vibe. Mr. Raymond had this crazy talent. He could turn regular shoes into these sparkly wonders that literally glowed. But here's the thing. Life was a bit tough for him. His shop was as dim as a single flickering candle in a snowstorm. One frosty night, these teeny twinkle elves sneaked into Mr. Raymond's workshop. Picture this, shimmering wings, mischievous grins, total cuteness overload. They sprinkled magic all over the place, fixing up those worn-out shoes like little shoemaker superheroes. As they tiptoed in, one elf with a tiny hat whispered to the others,
"All right, team. Time to spread some enchantment in Mr. Raymond's world.
Let's make those shoes sparkle like stars. Operation Twinkle is a go."
With a mischievous giggle, the tiniest elf of them all, barely visible behind a pile of sequins.
Ready, set, sprinkle.
And just like that, the workshop transformed into a twinkling haven. The elves chatted as they worked, adding a touch of magic to each shoe.
These shoes are going to be the talk of the village. I can feel it.
Mr. Raymond is in for a twinkling surprise. He'll love it.
Our little secret workshop is the best. Imagine the joy when everyone sees these.
With their mischievous grins growing wider, the Twinkle Elves continued their magical shoemaking adventure, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. The next morning, Mr. Raymond walks in, and what does he find? His shoes are like stars on the ground, twinkling away. The whole village was buzzing about these enchanted kicks, and suddenly, Mr. Raymond was the talk of the town. Grateful as ever, Mr. Raymond decides to pull an all-nighter, hoping to catch these magical elves in action. And guess what? They show up. Those Twinkle Elves didn't just stop at shoes. They turned his shop into the sparkly haven of prosperity.
Big shout out to my Twinkle Elf pals. You turned my place into pure magic.
These little elves, with their giggles and all, kept coming back. Spreading joy and success, Christmas Eve rolls around, and these elves go all out. Lights, colors. Pure festive vibes, they turn Mr. Raymond's workshop into a holiday wonderland. On Christmas morning, the whole village follows the glow of Mr. Raymond's magical shoes to this awesome celebration. And that's how the enchanted cobblers became this heartwarming tale passed down through generations. So, what's the big idea here? Well, it's like this. When you add a bit of magic, like when you make something super cool and sparkly, and do a bunch of giving, which means being really nice, and sharing, you can turn regular, everyday stuff into something really, really awesome. Let's give a big cheer for making things extraordinary.
Today we have 7 new words. From the Shoemaker's Christmas Magic, let's review. Cobbler is someone who fixes and makes shoes. Simply we can say shoemaker. Mischievous means playfully naughty or a little bit cheeky. The elves were mischievous because they playfully caused a bit of magic. Overload means having too much of something. The cuteness overload refers to having so much cuteness that it's almost overwhelming. Sequins are tiny, shiny decorations, often used to make things sparkle, like stars on clothes. Prosperity means having success and doing well. The Twinkle Elves brought prosperity to Mr. Raymond's shop by making it successful and happy. All-nighter, pulling an all-nighter, means staying up all night working on something. Mr. Raymond decided to pull an all-nighter to catch the elves in action. Buzzing means there's a lot of excitement. And talk about something. The whole village was buzzing about the enchanted shoes. These words help us understand the story better and learn new things while we enjoy story, learn new words and delve into the joy of giving. Hit subscribe to join us on this magical adventure, where storytelling meets learning in the most delightful way.